Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. We should be live. Hello again. We are running very fucking late. Not to anyone's fault. Tonight we will be reading the most infamous story on the net. The scariest story that has haunted little children like little Timmy for many years. Sonic.exe. I am here joined once again with Zythia and an extra special guest, my good friend Aurelius. Say hello, guys. Yes. I'm very tired. I'm mostly just going to be listening. Me and Zythia forced Ari to join the stream because fuck it. Alright. Also, we have this terrible canvas. Can you, who the okay, Zythia, I know you're the one drawing Family Guy. This isn't, it's not scary. Okay. Because we're running behind, I didn't have time to make jet fuel, so hang on. Oh, now it's really scary. I'm making fucking jet fuel and no one can stop me. Oh god, the bubbles are like fucking gray. Gray foam. What? Yes. Yes. Yeah. Two of you are really tiny, and then we have a big head of one of our friends because music bot, because Ari and Zythia want to listen to Stewie killed the Stewie killed them. Okay, fuck, we're getting distracted. Okay. Everything check. Rename thing, check. Rename just chatting, check. Got the thing working, check. Zythia, you have sonic.exe? Oh, right. So we're gonna do it basically paragraph by paragraph. So I read a paragraph and Zythia read a paragraph. Ari doesn't get to read, she's... yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright. I will go first. For you, a gaming is about escape. When you push the button on the console, switch the PC on, you're switching the real world off and escaping to somewhere else for a while. Now you go.
Until one of your favorite characters fills the screen.
What?
Offering his usual wide smile in his eyes, instead offers you emptiness, terror, and the dark, hollow void of empty sockets that lead to some awful fluid. The music fades, the eyeless face glares out at you, and you realize far too late you're in his world now.
Wait, hang on. Hang on, that wasn't the story. Oh, there's a table of contents. There's a fucking table of contents. that was like a prologue. Okay, sonic.exe creepypasta story. This is how it actually starts. I'm a total Sonic the Hedgehog fan, much like anyone else. I like the newer games. What do you mean? I like the newer games, but I don't mind playing the classics. I don't think I've ever played glitchy or hacked games before, though I don't think I want to play any after the experience I had. ... What's a gnat? Oh. I don't...
It's pronounced get I looked at the note first and realized that it was from my dear friend Kyle. Just call him that. So was his real name not Kyle?
His real name was Kenny.
Heard from him 2 weeks. I know that because I recognized his handwriting. Though what was weird was how it looked. It looked badly written and scratchy and somewhat difficult to read, as if Kyle was having a hard time writing it down.
I've been taken back like 2012.
Hang on, I'll help that. Yeah. Also, anyone can put music in. Just remember to keep it not CC'd. Like not to get me CC'd. Sonic the Rat Hog.
So,
Okay. Ari, did you finish your sentence or thing?
yeah, I did.
This is what he wrote. Now you go. Okay, I'll read the whole thing. This is what he wrote. Tom, I can't take it anymore. I had to get rid of this thing somehow before it was too late. I was hoping you'd do it for me. I can't do it. He's after me. And if you don't destroy this CD, he'll come after you too. He's too fast for me. Please, Tom. Destroy this god-forsaken disc before he comes after you too. It's too late for me. Destroy the disc, and you'll destroy him. But do it quick, otherwise he'll catch you. Don't even play the game. It's just what he wants. Just destroy it. Please. Kyle. Cynthia, read that.
Kyle's my best friend. I haven't seen him in 2 weeks. I didn't do what he asked me. I didn't think that a simple gaming fix would do anything bad. After all, it's the game
Boy.
Boy, I was so wrong. Anyway, I looked at the disc, and it looks like any ordinary computer CDR disc, except that it had black marker on it written sonic.exe, and it was much unlike Kyle's handwriting, meaning that he must have gotten it from someone else, like a pawn shop or eBay. That was all one sentence. When I saw Sonic on the right-hand side, I was actually excited and wanted to play it, since I'm a big Sonic fan.
like anyone else would be. Oh no, I feel like we're gonna. I feel like we're going through something that just like steal jokes from Fury and the Witness. I think that's actually a joke. That's an exact thing that Chris said.
It's too late.
Keep it together, Zithia.
I'm doing the voice too.
you are. Also, you know, I don't understand how Kyle couldn't escape Sonic, given that like Mario literally goes faster and Mario's just like a dude.
That's just a kid. Was like, I thought this here was fucking like Funky Kong based on like the team. I was like,
You draw it?
no, I didn't draw that. I drew the Sonic on the back.
I drew it.
Okay, that was play.
Yeah.
Also, isn't it your paragraph?
Yes, I'm just quickly adding more stuff, music.
Alright, it's okay, I got this.
Okay.
I went up to my room.
Wait, no, let me read. I went up to my room and turned on my computer and put the disc in and installed the game. When the title screen popped up, I noticed that it was the first Sonic game. I was like, awesome! Because, like I said, I like the classics. The first thing I noticed that was out of place is when I pressed start. There was a split second when I saw the title image turned into something much different. Something that I now consider horrifying before cutting to black.
They didn't think it was horrifying before.
I remember that the image looked like what the image looked like in that split second when the game cut black. The sky darkened, and the title emblem was rusted. Sega 1991 was now instead Sega 666. What a joke. Except I knew it was
Block held that in a split second, but didn't think it was scary until after.
Isn't that something Yuri would have said?
I don't know.
We need to learn how to not.
I'm not copying your Wind, I'm just speaking facts.
I bet half the people here, I bet half the people that would ever watch this stream do not know what who Yuri Wind is.
He's like a Conan.
Yeah, he's the guy. That's his stuff.
The
I thought he was like Internet Mysteries. Mr. Mario 17.
No, he read he did gaming. He also
That was, wait, what? That was Mudahar.
wait, no, yeah, not Creepy Gaming. That was called Creepy was the
Crazy Cross the
yeah,
story.
no, his gaming series was called Gaming Mysteries. I think.
Yeah, and that was,
He would talk about like beta versions of games and stuff.
But the freakiest thing was that in that split-second frame was Sonic in the Sonic game. His eyes were pitch black and bleeding, with two glowing red dots staring right at me, and his smile stretched wider up to the edge of his face. I was rather disturbed at that image when I saw it, though I figured it was just a bit glitch or forgot about it. After they cut to black, it stayed that way for like 10 seconds or so, and then another weird thing happened. The save file select from Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Free? Oh god. From Sonic the Hedgehog 3 popped up. And I was like, what the fuck? What's going on? What's this doing in the first Sonic game? Anyway, then I noticed something off. The background was the dark, cloudy sky at the vast Stardust Speedway level from Sonic CD, and there were only 3 save files. The music was like creepy caverns of winter music, Earthbound. When it was extended, it seemed to have been in reverse. And the image for the save file where you see
fucking timing.
is just red static for all 3 files.
Can we talk about it's music from another game, like trance?
Yeah, yeah.
And
Scary music from a game where it was meant to be scary. It must be a creepypasta.
Whoever made this like line here, that's really
who did such a thing?
responsible.
Did I do that? I didn't do it. I can't erase it.
Sorry.
Alright, my turn. What freaked me out more was the character select. It showed only Tails, Knuckles, and to my surprise, Dr. Robotnik. Now I was sure that something was up. I mean, how could you play as Robotnik in a classic Sonic game, for crying out loud? Zithia.
That's when I realized this wasn't a glitch. It was a hacked game.
No shit, Sherlock.
Definitely one hack. Really creepy.
Going over your lines.
Fuck you. It's a smart game. It's a smart game. I wasn't scared. Or at least, I tried not to be. I told myself that it was just a hacked game until I got through the very first few minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it. I told myself it was not a hacked game. There was nothing wrong with it. Anyone shaving off the complete network. I knew file 1 chose Tails. When I saw it had gotten started. And when I saw it had gotten started, the game froze for about 5 seconds, and I heard a creepy pixelated laugh. It sounded like that awful laugh, that awful lock-like mechanic Final Fantasy.
It's another just transposed sound. This ROM hacker was just like, I like all these sounds. Like, through. The screen stayed black for about 10 seconds or more. Then it showed the typical level title thing, except the simplistic shapes were different shades of red, and the text showed only Hail, Act 1.
Hill.
Fuck is Hill. The screen faded in and the level title vanished, revealing Tails in the green hills on Sonic 1. The music was different though. It sounded like a peaceful melody in reverse. Anyway, I started playing and had Tails start running like he would in any of the classic Sonic games. What was odd was that Tails was running along the level. Wait, what? What was odd was that as Tails was running along the level, there was nothing but flat ground and a few trees for 5 minutes. That was when the peaceful music started to lower down
He
to
was
slow,
literally
deep
putting there
tones,
for 5
very slowly as I kept going. Yeah, he just went right on a like geometryless map for 5 straight minutes.
Any person, yeah, any person in the 2000s playing that would be like, this is gay, and turned it off. I'm gonna play Tony Hawk. Okay. Ari, did you finish reading?
Yeah.
Okay. I suddenly saw something, and I stopped to see what it was. It was one of the small animals lying dead on the ground, bleeding. In brackets. That's when the music started to slow down. Tails had a shocked and saddened look on his face that I never saw him have before. Literally impossible with the pixel art. Oh no, it would be like, or like old Death Battle. Okay. Okay. So I had to move along, and he kept that worried look on his face. As he kept moving, I saw more dead animals as Tails moved past them, looking more and more worried as the music lowers, as he moves past more dead animals. I was shocked to see how I was shocked.
Would be scared. You would see like a dead animal and you'd be like, you'd have this like little frown and just be like, that's wrestling.
White woman behavior.
Would you not do exactly that if you saw a dead animal?
I saw a dead deer on the way to the place I was going to face.
I saw a dead deer.
I just, this is the type of person.
Zithia, Zithia, post that hamburger helper meme.
What hamburger helper?
You know, the one where it's like, this is my twisted version of hamburger helper.
This is the glimpse into my twisted mind.
Okay. Fuck, I lost where it was. Some more dead animals.
Are you showing us her twisted mind?
Okay. As Tails moved past them, looking more and more worried as the music lowers and he moves past more dead animals, I was shocked to see how they all died. They looked like somebody killed them in rather gruesome ways. A squirrel was hanged on a tree that appeared to be his entrails hanging out. A bunny had all 4 of his limbs torn off, and a duck had his eyes gouged out and his throat slit. I felt sick to my stomach when I saw this massacre, and apparently so did Tails. After a few more seconds, there was no more animals, and the music seemed to have stopped. I still kept Tails to continue. Okay.
Suddenly, I began to have a growing feeling of dread as Tails walked closer to Sonic to get his attention. I felt that Tails was in danger, man. I felt it.
I can feel it in my bones, Annie.
He's got like a psychic connection with Tails. I heard feet started growing louder as Tails was about inches away from Sonic and stopped and stuck his hand out to touch him. This is reading very homoerotic.
What? Okay. Good night. Okay.
Admin, please! Admin!
I forgot where we were on the story.
You forgot where we were.
Suddenly, I began to have a growing no, that was Ari's line. Yes.
Zip is like barely legible in the stream on
Okay. He's like max volume on my end. So,
Also, super fun.
really?
That OBS level is just
Okay, let me try and fix it. Okay, I put it up.
I think that's suddenly in a split second.
Suddenly, in a split second, I saw Sonic Eyes open, and they were black with those red glowing dots, just like the title image, though there wasn't a smile. When that happened, the screen turned black and the static sound was off.
It stayed black for about 7 seconds, approximately, and then white text appeared forming a message approximately for 3 seconds saying, "Hello, do you want to
You like shadow. You like shadow red, like you like shadow red, like words that weren't there.
I got a joke about how he's like timing everything. Apparently I'm still in on you turned me up.
You're at max volume on Discord. And
Maybe you have to turn Discord.
wait, what the fuck? Why is?
Oh my god. I am incredibly quiet on the stream.
Wait, try now. Try now.
Oh, okay, I'm louder now. Yeah, I'm good now.
For some unholy reason, shit was like turned down like almost max.
Okay, everything should be fine now.
Oh no, this. So, like, no one heard the first couple minutes. Ah, shit.
At this point I was creeped out. I didn't want to continue with the game, but my curiosity got the better of me when I was taken to a different level, with the level title now saying Hide and Seek. Alright, you do the next two.
Okay, I'll do the next two. Is it the, put spooky music in if you can think of spooky music. I'm trying to think of spooky music, but I can't.
Oh, you already did a reversed,
Yeah. Ow. I can never think of scary music when I need it.
Alright, we can set it to, one thing we can do is set it to loop all, so then it, loops the music, so we don't have to keep adding music.
Okay.
You read them?
Yes, I'm just trying to think of music. Okay. This time, I was in the Angel Island level from Sonic 3, and it looked like everything was on fire. Tails looked as though he was scared out of his wits this time. He actually looked at me and made a frantic gesture to me as if he wanted to get out of the area he was in as fast as possible. I was starting to get freaked out by this. I mean, Tails was actually breaking the fourth wall, trying to tell me to get him out of there.
Where is that? So I pressed down on the arrow key as hard as I could and made him run as fast as he could, because they're analog switches. The speed that you hold them down, or the strength you hold them down, correlates.
No, you don't understand. He's a gamer.
he's like a gamer from like a 90s SpaghettiOs ad where he's like fucking move the controller around going
Like, he doesn't even do it in that. He grabs a fucking can of SpaghettiOs and says food, and then puts it on his special like Sega port where he can put SpaghettiOs.
I'm sure there's a SpaghettiOs ad where they're freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
Pixelated version of that creepy theme when you meet Shadow at the Ark as Robotnik from Sonic Adventure 2 was playing. Play that music.
I don't know that music.
As I made Tails track through the desolate forest, trying to help him escape from whatever he was trying to run from. Suddenly I heard that creepy laugh again. That awful Kefka laugh. I've gone back to the fucking Yuri when...
Who cares?
Right after 10 seconds have passed as I helped Tails run through the forest, and then I started seeing flashes of Sonic popping up on the screen, again with those black and red eyes.
Okay. The music changed to that suspenseful drowning jingle as I see Sonic behind Tails slowly gaining up on him, flying. Sonic wasn't running. He was actually flying. The fly pose his sprite was making looked very similar to Metal Sonic's flying pose in Sonic CD, except it was just Sonic and he had the black and red eyes again only. This time he had the most deranged looking grin on his face. He looked as though he was enjoying the torment he was giving the poor little fox as he gained up on him.
Suddenly, when Tails tripped, another cutscene. The music stopped. Sonic vanished. Tails laid there and started crying for 15 seconds. And the scene was rather upsetting to watch, and I kinda teared up myself. But then Sonic appeared right in front of Tails for 3 seconds, and Tails looked up to him and ordered for 5.
You're making up half these fucking...
That was funny because he keeps doing it.
The thing is, I can't tell if you're like... which one's are real and which one's fake.
I keep wanting to fucking do the I checked my stopwatch, but that's a Yurievin joke. You can't just steal everything he did.
Yeah, you can. Everyone does it nowadays. Just adding music. Wait, is that a new RE post, or is that an old RE post saying still inaudible?
That was the one that I read earlier.
Okay, good. Yeah, for some reason my default wasn't what I needed it to be. Okay. Fuck. Where were we again? You're too slow. Want to try again? Was that where we were?
Blood started to come.
What do you mean blood? There is no blood.
Blood started to come down from those blackened eyes of Sonic.
Oh.
As it grinned slowly grew from his face.
Timing.
Over the course of 12 seconds, as he looked down at the horrified fox, I could do nothing but watch.
Just in a split second, Sonic lunged at Tails right before the screen went to black. There was a loud screeching noise that only lasted 5 seconds. Stopwatch. The text turned, only this time it said, "You're too slow. Wanna try again?"
You're too slow. Wanna try again? Baldy McNosehairs.
And then that god-awful laugh came with it. I was so shocked by what has happened. Did Sonic murder Tails? No, he couldn't have. He and Tails are supposed to be best friends, right? Why did Sonic do that to him? I feel like I'm slowly doing a generic fucking Sonic voice, like slowly seeping into it.
Where did you end?
Why did Sonic? Yeah, why did Sonic do that to him?
I shook the shock off as I was brought back to the character select. The save file that had Tails was different. Tails was no longer in the box itself, but in the TV screen itself, which was flickering with the red static. Tails' expression scared me. His eyes were black and bleeding, his orange fur had gone black, and he had the expression of anguish on his face. Trying to ignore it, I picked Knuckles next. The laugh came again, and the screen cut to black again, and stayed there for another 10 seconds. This time the level said, "You can't run."
You can't run. You can't hide. The fucking Luigi's Mansion music might be a bit too loud. I was really freaked out by now. I couldn't really tell if this was a glitch or a hack or some sort of I was really freaked out by now. I couldn't really tell if this was a glitch, a hack, or some kind of sick twisted joke. Or anything really. But despite my fear of what happened next, I kept playing. The next level looked much different. I had the ground of a scrap. It had the ground of the scrap brain zone. But the sky background looked like the main menu. It had the dark reddish cloudy sky. But when it was music that creeped me out the most, it sounded like Gygus' theme right after you beat Pokey in Earthbound. I also noticed that Knuckles looked afraid, just like Tails did. Though not as much. More rather, he looked a little unnerved. He broke the fourth wall just like Tails and looked at me as if he wasn't sure what was about to go. He wasn't sure about going on. What?
Wait.
He broke the fourth wall just like Tails and looked as if he wasn't sure about going on, but I made him move anyway. Okay. Is this it?
Made him. Okay. He ran down the straight pathway in this dark level, and as he did, the screen. I almost just. He ran down the dark pathway he ran down the straight pathway in the dark level, and as he did, the screen started to flicker, red static a couple of times, and then that maddening laugh came. Then after a few seconds of running, I noticed several bloodstains on the metallic ground. I felt a growing sense of fear again, thinking something horrible is going to happen to Knuckles. He looked nauseated, walking down this blood-stained road, but I still kept him going.
Suddenly, as Knuckles ran, Sonic appeared right in front of him with those black and red eyes, and then red static appeared again. When the static vanished, showing nothing but black screen with text saying, "Found you!" I was now scared. Sonic found Knuckles already? What was going on? Anyway, red static came again, and then I was back to the level. Knuckles looked like he was panicking, and Sonic was nowhere to be found. And this time, that high-pitched squealing from the Silent Hill 1 final boss was playing. God damn it, I know that one.
Why does he keep, like, specifically being like this haunted game made by the fucking Sonic plushie? It was like playing sounds from Earthbound and fucking
Silent Hill 1.
Yeah.
A fucking PlayStation game.
Yeah, the Sega Genesis.
Well, he already said it was a hack, so it's like, oh, dumping.
You can't hack like the sound.
You can dump MP3
Genesis?
files into the game.
Sega Genesis.
Nesticle, I don't know. How powerful is Nesticle? Like, you know that ROM hack thing where you can play SNES games?
No. Here's the thing: is that SNES ROMs. Well, it was SNES ROM. We're talking about
Genesis.
We're talking about the Genesis. The Genesis had limitations to its sound chip. It could only play certain sounds that, like, it could only play like sounds that were like it had limits to how much you could like put compressed audio. Like, I guess you could put a sound effect from a PS2 game, but it would sound like shit. You know the Ghostbusters game where it starts with like
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Well, the Silent Hill 1 song he's referencing is called My Heaven, and it's literally like fucking spectrogram noises and like a really annoying high-pitched shit, so it could technically just it would sound even worse, but it would fit. Anyway, was this kind of boss battle with Sonic? I hope to God it wasn't, honestly. Suddenly, Sonic appeared right behind Knuckles in what appeared to be a pixelated black smoke. I made Knuckles turn and then punch Sonic, but Sonic vanished in black pixelated smoke before I could even land a hit. That terrible laugh went off again. Then Sonic appeared behind Knuckles again, and I made him punch again, and Sonic vanished again laughing. Knuckles was panicking even more, and then I felt like I was going crazy. Sonic was practically playing with us. He was playing a twisted little mind game with me and Knuckles. Your turn.
with me and Knuckles.
Game with
Knuckles. Another cutscene played as Knuckles fell to his knees and chuckled his head.
Clutched.
Sobbing, I thought. Unlike Sonic, I felt his agony. Sonic was actually driving us both crazy. And then, split second, Sonic lunged at Knuckles, and the screen went black. Another distorted screeching noise that lasted for around 3 seconds. Another message appeared for 5 seconds. So many souls to play with, so little time. What the hell? Just what is going on? That just happened.
Shut the fuck.
I started to think Sonic was actually trying to talk to me through the game. but he. Did you just warp reality?
I almost ate Zithia, I almost ate the can. I was drunk.
Did Sonic just warp reality? Did he just break the fourth wall with his mind? He's supposed to be fictional. I was too scared to think that.
I was brought back to the main menu, and this time the second file box had Knuckles in the TV screen. His red fur has darkened to a reddish gray. His dreadlocks were dripping with blood, and his eyes were black and bleeding too. Excuse me. And he had a look of sadness on his face. I began to think that those are the actual characters trapped in those TV screens on the save files. But I couldn't believe it. I didn't want to believe it. What's this fucking angry Sonic you're making? So I shut off the game and took a break. Like how a normal person should. I took a nap. Wish I hadn't, cause then I began to have the most disturbing nightmare. I was in pitch black darkness, though I was under the light given off by a lamp that hung high above my head. I could hear the cries of Knuckles and Tails nearby. They were saying stuff like, "Help us," and "Why did you give us to him?" and "Run away before he gets you too." What the fuck? What the fuck is this music?
What is this music?
Oh, this is Silent Hill music. I heard like the dun dun dun. I'm like, what the fuck? No, this is Silent Hill 3 music. This is out my. Okay. Is this your turn?
My turn. Already? Wait, where the end? I don't want to believe it.
Why did you give us to him and run away before he gets you too?
Advertisements.
Advertisements.
Their cries died out as I then heard Sonic laugh. His laugh. It took 5 seconds and it sounded a lot like the distorted Kefka. How many times is he gonna say that?
Many.
You know, this whole Sonic thing's reminding me a lot of Kefka. You're a lot of fun to play with, kid. Just like your friend, Kyle. Though he didn't last long. I was scared, and I looked around for the source of the voice. Won't be long now until you join him and all my other.
You gotta talk like Sonic, because remember, this is Sonic talking.
Gotta go fast! It won't be long until you join him and all my other friends. I saw him walking toward me, flickering in and out in several directions. You can't run, kid. You're in my world now, just like the others. You know, when you say it in the Sonic voice, it doesn't sound scary anymore. It sounds like the introduction to like a stupid Sonic TV show where he's like bringing a kid from the real
You know what
world.
it sounds like?
World.
It reminds me of like, you know that fucking meme where it's like Goku behind the door and he's knocking on your door saying, "Hey, it's me, Goku." It sounds like that.
It's me, Goku. Hey, it's me, Goku.
Okay. When he grabbed me and I saw his bleeding black
You're in
and...
my world now, just like the others.
When he grabbed me and I saw...
I saw him, but fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Well?
Hey, me. Hey, it's me, Goku.
Like...
Hey,
Shut the
it's
fuck
me,
up.
Goku.
I'm trying to focus.
It's me.
When he grabbed me and I saw his bleeding, black and red-eyed, grinning face, I woke up with a fright. After a couple hours, I decided to After a couple hours, I decided to continue playing the game. I don't know why, but I had to know. I had to figure out why this was happening. So I turned on the computer, turned on the game, and selected Robotnik next. You go.
But next. I still thought that was wacky, playing as Robotnik. But anyway, the level title appeared again, and this time it said, which I found really freaky. This time I was in some kind of hallway. Didn't really look like it. It was from any of the classic Sonic games, though it has the pixelated style. The floor was shiny and checkered. The walls were dark and grayish purple, with animated candlelights and a few bloodstains here and there. There was a dark red curtain hanging above, on the top part of the screen. Every 12 seconds or so, that red curtain sways very slowly. But whenever you're playing the game, you can barely see it move. The music was oddly pleasant. A piano playing a rather sad yet peaceful song. But I knew better. This was the song that played in Hail Act 1, only it was reversed.
Okay. Robotnik didn't look entirely nervous like Tails and Knuckles did, but he had a suspicious look on his face, as if he was just a bit paranoid. He did a little animation when I left him standing. He turns his head to the left and then to the right to see at least twice, and then he shrugs at me, as if he had no idea where he was or what was going on. Even though I was scared out of my mind about what was going to happen, I had Robotnik continue onward. He did his usual running animation, you know, when you've beaten him at the end of a classic Sonic game and you chase him, as we continued going through the hallway. Then I stopped at a long flight of stairs leading downward. Now I was nervous. Even Robotnik seemed unsure of himself, though I pressed forward. Yeah.
Pressed forward, pressed forward, pressed forward. As I led Robotnik down the stairs, I noticed that the walls have gotten darker and more reddish. The red torches are now an eerie blue. Then we landed onto another hallway. This one was longer than the last one, or at least it felt like it. And then we headed down another flight of stairs down. This one was much longer, took at least 1 full minute. 15 seconds later, I then realized that horrid Kefka laugh again. I then heard that horrid Kefka laugh again, and the music slowly faded for 5 seconds until it was quiet. As it did, the walls turned more dark and red, and the torches were a black flame now. When Robotnik landed onto the third hallway, I noticed he now looked really creeped out. Somehow, though he tried to hide it, I couldn't blame him. I was earlier. He was the writer was acknowledging. What's his name? Who's the writer? Kyle's his friend. Who's the writer?
Tom.
Earlier, Tom was acknowledging that you could barely tell what was going on in the pixel art because it was pixel art. But now he's like, I could see every pore on Robotnik's face, and I could see the way his nose wrinkled. He told me that he was not sure what was going on.
This game had fish AI.
This game had fish AI?
Don't worry about it. Anyway. Where are we now? Suddenly Sonic popped right... Suddenly Sonic... Wait, did you read that? Suddenly Sonic popped right in front of Robotnik the same way as he did Knuckles, and then red static. What? Sonic popped right in front of Robotnik the same way he did Knuckles, and then red static. That's real. The red static lasted about 15 seconds, and And then it showed me the most unpleasant image. Then it showed a hyper-realistic of Sonic standing in the darkness where you could see his face while his head and torso faded into black. When they say hyper-realistic, I mean like he looked so real you could actually see the lines on his blue fur. As if you could actually see the fur if you touched the screen. His face, oh god. He had the most horrifying smile you have ever seen. And that's saying something considering that I saw the image at the start of the game. Okay, you go.
I'm dictated what's happening in the story.
Fine, I'll read more. His eyes are wide and black and once again, crying blood, which also looked hyper-realistic. And there were two small glowing red dots in those black eyes staring right at me. As if staring into my mind. His grin was wide and demonic. It literally stretched to the sides of his face like a Cheshire cat, except Sonic had fangs. Very sharp fangs. Much like the werehog's teeth, except more vicious looking. Somewhat yellowish. And from the looks of it, he had the stains of blood and small bits of flesh on his lips and fangs, as if he ate some animal.
It's as if he ate some animal. I stared at the gruesome image for a good 32.7 seconds. Never taking my eyes off of it, I felt as if he was actually looking at me, smiling at me, that face. It just took 10 seconds for it to etch itself into my brain for good. I'm adding literally less than half of those second counters. Then the screen flickered with red static again, 3 times. Each time 1/5 of a second, and on the 3rd time, I heard the Kefka laugh. It sounded a lot like that Kefka guy. Except this time it sounded distorted. Demonic even. What does demonic Kefka sound like?
You like tilted the cartridge.
It was back to the image again, except this time there was text again, though it was messed up. It was pretty much one of the most horrifying things I looked at since I had this game. I am good.
Fuck, that was the latest shit.
You keep shimming it around, moving slightly.
I'm gone. Not really.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
I'm gone. I'm here.
Gone.
How do I delete this? There we go.
What do you think of my I'm God down
Oh, that's
there?
really good. That's really fucking well done. Better than my fucking drawings.
Wait, you didn't do an I am God.
Oh, no, just in general.
Also, I saw, I don't know what the thing in the top left was, but I interpreted it as Monty Gator fused with Funky Kong, so I drew him.
No, it's Sarnik,
Oh.
my original character.
Wait, why does this Sonic have like?
What the fuck? Why'd you make his eyes like bigger?
No. You see what I mean? The Sonic here's got like.
What the fuck is that?
That's like the face you. That's like the face you gave the Sonic.
Which one?
This one.
No.
You give him like eyes that like you like bulge out like that.
No. Those are like eyes that are like fucking like tired. Those are like his eye. Those are like eye bags.
But Sonic's eyes are like. Sonic's eyes
It's
are like
Knuckles.
that
I don't know.
Oh, that's Knuckles.
Maybe.
Knuckles' eyes are like...
I don't know anatomy. That's just Sonic again.
No, that's what Knuckles look like.
Okay.
I'm gonna draw Knuckles.
Bluckles. Also, I have like... How do you skip a song? We've listened to like this song like 50 times.
Yeah, you added songs to the list, so now it's like forced to go back and forth between the things that I added and things that you added.
Oh, is it like random?
It's not random. It tries to alternate back and forth. So
You gotta add more stuff then. Shit. More scary stuff. Fuck, I don't know any scary moves, scary music. That's more Silent Hill stuff. I already listened to this.
oh, there we go. Now we have new music playing. I am God. Where were we? What were we reading last?
Right below I am God, this is me. It was when I realized that message while looking at Sonic. When it hit me, I realized right there and then, this Sonic was a monster. A pure, sadistic, all-powerful, nightmarish, demented monster. And all his victims, including Tails, Knuckles, Robotnik, and possibly Kyle, are just his little toys, and this game in his very gateway into his chaotic, nightmarish world, and the very hell his victims are trapped in. Turn the game off, dude.
Literally turn the computer off.
I stole
Go
that.
outside.
I stole that, by the way. There's like this... there's like this old YouTuber I used to watch a lot that talked about creepypastas, and I used to rewatch, like, he used to read that part so many goddamn times that I have, like, his voice reading it in my head every time, and that's how I read it. Suddenly, in an actual split second, I screamed as Sonic lunged at the screen, screeching loudly with his mouth wide open to an unnatural length, revealing nothing but a literally spiraling abyss of pure darkness before the red static came again. This time much louder and distorted, so loud that it hurt my ears. I yelled, and grabbed my ears as the red static screeched for a good 7 seconds.
Grandma ears?
I grabbed my ears.
Oh, I thought you said grandma ears.
I greered my ears. Okay, you go.
You grabbed your ears.
Advertisements.
Advertisements. Then it stopped and showed nothing but black screen. As I sat there staring at black screen, one last text came up. Ready for round 2, Tom? The Kefka laugh, now sounding more clear as if Sonic was right behind me, played again 3 times. As I looked at the text in the shock and confusion. Then I got booted back to the main menu, and this time the third save file had a TV image of Robotnik in the same tormented state as Tails and Knuckles. Robotnik's skin turned a dull gray, his mustache drooped, he was bald and had nose hairs, and had blackened. His glasses broke, and blood is coming from them, and he had a mere dead-like expression on his face.
I looked at Tails, Knuckles, and Robotnik, and I cried a bit. I pitied them, for the agony they're going through. They were forever trapped within the game, forever tormented by that horrid hedgehog, and always will be. Then the computer shut itself off. I couldn't turn it back on, no matter what I did. I sat there. It was just a zip bomb. Then the computer shut itself off. I couldn't turn it back on, no matter what I did. I sat there for maybe 25 seconds, horrified by what has just happened. Sonic is the very embodiment of evil. He tortures people who play his game in more ways than one, and then, when he gets bored, he drags you into the game, literally drags you to hell, where he can play with you always as his toy.
That's really deep.
You want to read the last couple paragraphs?
Hold up, I'm doing.
Okay, I'll read it then. I can't get the game out of my computer. I think it's stuck in there, but at least I managed to turn it back on now. After I sat there for 25 seconds, I heard a voice right behind me, like a whisper. Try to keep this interesting for me, Tom. I turned around. Wait, never mind. I turned around to see where the voice was coming from, and what I saw made me scream. Sitting on my bed, staring right at me, was a Sonic plushie smiling with blood stains under its eyes. Really? I forgot.
You don't remember that part?
I forgot about that part. The fucking bloody Sonic plushie. Well,
yeah, that's the fucking climax of sonic.exe.
Well, that's the end. That's the Kefka laugh.
No, I'm trying.
Okay.
You see it in the bottom left corner? Or
Yeah,
bottom right corner?
I see it. Damn, Daniel. Damn, Daniel.
Alright, so that was sonic.exe.
How'd you like it? Also, on the search for like a bloody Sonic plushie, I found this image. That's a lot of sonic.exe plushies. Wait, hang on. Spam the FNAF scream. I can't do it fucking fast enough. There's like a delay. Okay, whatever. I wanted to like spam it like going in and out, but I couldn't.
Alright, are you ready for Sonic EXE2?
Yes.
Or Tails doll?
I want to do sonic.exe too because I've never read it.
Okay. Sonic EXE round 2.
Is it called around 2?
It's by JC the Hyena, that's the right guy. Right? What the fuck is Smile Jeff?
Smile Jeff?
Wait, there's a creepypasta here called Smile Jeff. Wait.
Don't get sidetracked this year.
No, it's only like one paragraph long. It's one really big paragraph. But you
Okay.
should look at Smile Jeff.
Smile
Put
Doug.
the image up.
Sure. I've seen this image before. There. I'll keep that on screen. I'll read Smile.Jeff. Smile.Jeff was originally posted by wait, what? Okay. Smile.Jeff was originally posted on a Know Your Meme forum made by a creepypasta fan.
I think that's the.
The image contains Jeff the Killer's head and.
I think that's the prologue. I think the second paragraph's the story.
The image is said to appear in people's nightmares if you look at it during nighttime, like Smile.jpg and the Smile and the SpongeBob bootleg image. It can traumatize your mind. It actually happened to my friend once. She thought the image was interesting. I mean, any human would think of that way, but she couldn't stop looking at it. Once you get attached to the image, there's no turning back. She claims that later that night, she had a nightmare that the face/person that was chasing her with a knife. She screamed and woke up, suddenly finding a knife on her nightstand. She had no such item in her room before the nightmare. Then she saw a long, wicked scratch mark across her arm. It was still bleeding. She still can't get the image out of her head, even to this day, no matter how many times someone gets her off the subject. The people who read forum online were creeped out, but ignored it the next day. Then their nightmares with the face occurred 3 days later. No knife was on any person's nightstand, but it all depends on what the face is doing in the nightmare. By all means, it is something scary or horrifying. Just thinking that Jeff the Killer likes to kill and Smile.dog gives people horrible nightmares explains that this is a mixture of the two put together, but no one still knows how the image does things to their minds, or who created it. All they know is that the image does to them if they look at it in the night. Could this be a new paranormal creature, aside from Jeff and others? I don't know about you, but I would never sleep again with that image in my head.
I would never sleep.
Go to sleep.
No. I can't actually find Tails doll. Are you sure? I can't find it.
What do you mean you can't find Tails doll?
I can't find Tails doll. Sonic.exe was like the first result, like 2. But
Tails
can't find
doll creepypasta.
or there's like a bunch of articles about it, but not it itself.
Yeah, I see what you mean by that.
Oh wait.
I found a Weebly page.
I found it. Does it start with ever played Sonic R? Possibly a small percent of you heard of the Tails doll. Here's one of the stories I heard of a close friend. The man came from where? It's really short.
I found one that's really long about a boy named Gil and his friend Noah. I think this is it because Noah sounds familiar. Okay, so are we gonna?
I think let's do Sonic 2.
Yeah, sonic.exe round 2.
Sonic was your average kid that no one understands. Mom and Dad and Vicky always giving him commands.
Shut the fuck. Okay. Okay. It's been more than a year now.
Sonic, I know you have very good parents.
Okay, let me have a drink. My throat's really parched.
There's no other way to explain the occurrences of his speed.
Imagine Sonic is Timmy Turner. Instead of fairy godparents, he has the Chaos Emeralds, and then Crocker is Robotnik.
Sonic, I have finally found proof that you have Chaos Emeralds.
The 7 Chaos Emeralds.
You have the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Internet?
And where did you get the internet?
Meow.
Okay.
Oh, understandable. Go
Okay.
along.
Alright, let's read. It's been more than a year now ever since the sonic.exe murders begin to happen. And the police department still doesn't know who's doing it or why it's happening. The first murders looked as though the killer did a sloppy job at it, but over time the killings, or at least some of the guys back at the station thinks it's just killings, have gotten more elaborate. Bodies have been starting to look like the victims just dropped dead, or there were disappearances. Other thing is certain, All the victims seem to have a burned/destroyed computer with some data on it called sonic.exe.
Do you think they would ever, like, notice that? Like, do you think they'd pay enough attention to the shit on the people's computers to be like, they all have sonic.exe?
Well, if there was a murder site, they would probably look around, and if it was burnt, they would look at all the files, and if they kept seeing the same files on everyone's computer...
Here's the thing. Everyone who'd play sonic.exe is a Sonic fan, right? Which means they're probably a dumb nerd. So wouldn't they all have, like, the same things installed anyway, because they're all the same demographic of people? Like, they'd probably all have, like, random emulators and, like, you know, a bunch of old game ROMs, and, like, you know, it'd be really hard to find one single thing they all have in common.
Well, the sonic.exe technically came on a disc, so if they all had the same disc with the same file,
like, the disc would
then,
just leak.
Then how the fuck are the files? I don't know. Anyway, your turn.
1 second. Alright, paragraph 2.
Yes.
None of us found any connections or clues that could help us learn why all this was happening. Well, no, that's not true. There was one cop who may have uncovered more about the murders than we did. This guy's name was Derek Green, a really good detective, mainly because he was always teamed up with his sister, Chelsea. They were assigned to investigate the sonic.exe murders, and should know because I was their boss at the time. They're both dead.
Okay.
Okay.
Sometimes I wonder if I should have helped them. I don't know. Anyways, the boys have found Derek's diary when we investigated his apartment. He hasn't seen his home for weeks. The diary recorded all of what Derek's found in his investigation. My God. Did he write down a lot? Especially after the chief of police took him off the case. And a lot of what he wrote down seems to connect a lot about what's going on with these murders. At least, I hope he was onto something. Here's what Derek wrote. 7:30 p.m. September 15th, 2011. Happy birthday to me. I got this diary as a gift from my sister Chelsea. This will certainly come in handy when we both do another investigation.
In the story, your cat.
Oh no. This will certainly come in handy when we both do another investigation. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Name's Derek Green. I'm a detective. Wow. I got really good at this. Hopefully, I'll get better as I write in this. Anyways, I'll let you know if anything else happens. You go.
I have to finish my tales.
Meh.
There we go. Alright, anything happens? Huh?
Your tales is funny.
11:22 a.m. October 24th, 2011. Wow, that was pretty stupid.
That's not it at all.
Wow, that was fucking gay.
You can't say that. No.
No, I'm allowed to say that. You can't. Oh. Wow. Pretty fucking interesting the way to start off the case on Halloween. Oh my God! Wait.
Timing.
Our boss told us there's a stiff in one of the local suburbs, and he wants us to check it out. Wow! Been a while since me and Chelsea tackled a murder case. This might be interesting. We're in the truck right now and headed for the house. 2:30 p.m. Jesus. Whatever has happened in this house, I was not expecting. The victim looks like something ripped his mouth open and tried to yank something out from inside. I've seen a lot of messed up ways to kill a person, but this is rather strange. I don't really think any normal person would do this.
Okay. The cop present at the crime scene told us that the kid there was like this for 2 days, and his parents just discovered his body. And wait, what?
Huh?
The cop present at the crime scene told us that the kid was like this for 2 days, and his parents just discovered his body and called us in the morning.
What kind of parents don't like check up on their kid for like 2 days? Like, we hadn't seen him in a few days.
Man, Billy has been in his room for 2 days. It's fine. He's usually in there for 5.
It's only the second longest that he's been not talking to us this month.
What really? Okay, why does the fucking author spell really like in short term? No one, like RLY, that's definitely like no one writes that in a journal.
Well, no, police wouldn't write that, definitely.
Yeah. What's really weird about this is that there's a badly made cut on his chest that's shaped like the number 1. Chelsea told me she found a possible clue to the murder. She showed us that the victim owned a computer. The computer is badly burned, wrecked. Both me and Chelsea have a theory to this. Either the killer destroyed the computer, or the victim did it himself. Either way, he sent it to the station for research.
Either way, sent it to the station for research. 6:10 p.m. Alright, the guys from the lab have their report. They told us that the computer's wrecked from inside and out. And what I mean by that is that everything was on the kid's computer is completely deleted, while at the same time the computer got destroyed. The only thing that seems to still be in the computer is some data from the computer called sonic.exe. 4:30 p.m. November 11, 2011. A couple more murders these past few weeks. All the same killing method. Dead bodies, torn open mouths, destroyed computers. And the most recent killings are looking less messy, as if the killer is being more careful with tearing out whatever it is he's tearing out from inside these victims' bodies. He's tearing out Sonic. There are also
Sonic is trapped in your brain.
Sonic.exe isn't actually about anything to do with the disc or the game. It's about like all these people had like swallowed a Sonic, and now the Sonic's coming to get them.
Well, like a Sonic doll?
Yeah. Did you know that on average, you swallow 3 to 4 Sonics in your sleep per year?
No.
Oh. These are also cuts on these victims' chests that seem to be in numerical order. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The killer seems to be keeping count of all of the people he's killing.
"8:30 p.m. Had dinner. Both me and Chelsea are brainstorming with what's been going on. It's really strange. The fact that computers are getting destroyed every time there's a murder victim, and we found out there's some old data from the same game, sonic.exe. That name reminds me of all the times me and Chelsea played some of our old Sonic the Hedgehog video games. I remember when we used to play Sonic Heroes. How old are these people?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I played Sonic Hero. Also, in 2010, I'm a cop, by the way. It's like, so you're like 17 years old?
Yeah. Like, if he was in college playing Sonic Heroes, I guess, but no, as like a kid, reminds me of
Yeah, I was like literally a fetus out of the womb playing Sonic the fucking Hedgehog on 360. You know the one. You know the one.
Yeah.
And now I'm a cop. I'm an awesome police officer.
She always liked playing as Rouge the Bat, and I always liked playing as Vector. But it's
Oh, he's cool.
he is the best. Actually, Omega is the
Vector?
best.
Huh?
Omega is the best. Fight me.
Nah. The Chaotix. Vector the Crocodile, SBO the Lizard,
E123 Omega, best character.
and Charmy the Bee. Also the what's this? Mighty Armadillo? The one that they deleted.
Mighty the Armadillo.
Yeah, didn't they delete him?
I don't know. He was
Oh
in-
wait, no. It was the Chameleon. Wait, no, the Chameleon. One of them gets like deleted forever. I'm pretty sure it was Mighty Armadillo. He gets deleted forever.
But it's weird. What is a Sonic game? A possible fan game, one at that, got to do with all these killings. You're a policeman. How do you know what a fan game is? I don't believe you.
Yeah, you're a policeman and you fucking grew up as a baby playing Sonic Heroes. You know nothing.
Okay. Anyway, you go.
Okay, playing as Vector, killing possibly. Alright. 2:45 p.m. December 2nd, 2011. Another murder. Big surprise that Welp. Another murder. Big surprise there. But now both me and Chelsea agree that these murders are connected with that game. No dip shitlock.
No dip.
No dip, moron. Maybe the killer made it as his calling card? The chief told us not to worry so much about a simple video game. And I think he's a fucking prick, because he hates my ideas. And he wants us to stick with what's going on with the murders. Autopsy came in again. Doctor told us that aside from the wounds from the chest and mouth, the victims don't seem to show any signs of a murder. What do you mean? Oh yeah, their fucking face was ripped apart and shredded, but it doesn't actually seem like they were murdered. I'm not sure what happened. In fact, as badly as it seemed, all the victims appear to be in perfect health, apart from the fact that they're all dead.
Quote unquote.
Quote unquote.
They're
dead.
zombies. Biohazard.
I air checked the word dead because that's what the report came up really disturbing. The doctor said they're all in what appears to be a persistent vegetative state, meaning that these people are in fact still alive. Their brains and hearts are still working, but they're all in an empty, dead-like state, as if something robbed them of their minds or sense of self. How are you, like, alright, wouldn't you immediately know that they're not dead if they were still breathing?
Yeah.
And, like, you could, like, oh, they still have a pulse. Guys, everything's okay. They're not dead. Well, it's not okay. They're mutilated. But, like, you've been... How many weeks has it been going on? You're like, the Sonic murders, and none of the people are dead? When you learn after the first person died, like, supposedly died, you know, and they found immediately that it's not Sonic murders, it's not, they're dead.
Yeah,
it's just like a string of, like, gruesome attacks.
The Sonic attacks.
Chelsea stated it was probably one of the most freakish things she's seen in her days as my partner, and I don't blame her. Who would be capable of actually stealing people's senses of self? It's like the devil is handpicking innocent people and robbing them of their souls for eternal damnation. I don't think it's that spiritual, dude. I think they're just like, their faces got ripped off. You know, I think you'd go into a coma too. Alright, you're next.
Yes. Uh, 5:42 p.m. December 14th, 2011. Chelsea has been acting very strange lately. She seems quieter at work, and whenever we go home, she goes back into her room. I'm guessing she's just as determined to learn more about the case as I am. If she's on to something, I hope she lets me know first before we make it official. After all, we're a team. 2 p.m., December 19th, 2011. Chelsea didn't go to work with me. She said she wasn't feeling well. I'm starting to get a little worried about her. Ever since we took this case, she's been acting rather odd. I don't know, maybe I'm overreacting. Boss told me not to worry about it, and maybe just look into what she's researching
His boss
on.
is a shithead. His boss is like, don't worry about literally anything.
Don't
you
worry.
don't want to know what your job is? Fucking find the people, write down that they're dead, and fucking shut up and stop complaining.
Shut up, clock and load up.
Yeah, shut up, clock in, get the fuck out there, come back, don't think.
Okay. Maybe just look into what she's researching on. I might do that. Also, several news about people worshipping this guy recently. Calls him
This guy,
X.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Calls him X.
Calls him Q.
Shut up. I swear, the things kids be into nowadays. X. Elon Musk. Ooh. Okay, you go.
Twitter. Wow, wow, wow. What? Alright, wait. Things kids will be into nowadays. It calls himself X. 9:30 p.m. December 24th. There's Christmas! Almost time for Christmas. Though, I don't know if I should celebrate. Chelsea's been shut up in her room almost every day, not responding to me.
What?
Oh my god, are they gonna do? She's been dead for months and I never knew because I didn't check on her.
Yeah.
I hope she's alright. Anyways, I've been looking
Anyways,
into work.
you're not gonna go in and talk
you
to
know
her.
my fucking sister or whatever? Yeah, she's been like completely unresponsive. Not saying I haven't even seen her, not heard from her for weeks or months. You know, I hope she's okay. Apparently, the killer. He's not a killer. He's a fucking comatizer.
Comatizer.
The Coma Bandit must be going after anyone who's played sonic.exe game. And once they've played the game, the killer tracks them down, kills them, and keeps count by carving the number onto their chest. Is that also not a sign of struggle? But what about the fact that almost every victim looks as though they've had their soul sucked straight out of them? Wait a minute, I just remembered something. A few days ago, Chelsea came home from the store, and she had a number etched into her chest and her face ripped.
I didn't know if you were real.
I went back into her room. She said she found a new game. Oh my god. Chelsea, that was a few days ago, you fucking moron!
Oh my god.
You fucking idiot! Writing's a bit sloppy, and there are tears splotched here and there. Chelsea is dead. She found the game. Oh my god.
She's
Why?
not dead. She's just vegetative.
Yeah, she's not dead. It's vegetative. She's been fucking comatized.
I guess
4:20 a.m.
Okay. 420.
20 a.m.
I'm in 420. I'm gonna need some weed to get through this shitty story.
Oh yeah.
Oh
You know
yeah.
this game's so bad. This game's so bad. I need the big one.
I'm gonna need some jet fuel. Okay, 4:20 a.m. December 25th, 2011. I called the guys back at the station to help me move Chelsea. Oh god, why? Why her? Wait, December 25th. December 9th, December 24th. Okay. So theoretically she's been dead for only a day. Why her? Did the killer found out and tried to cover his tracks? No, it doesn't look like anything was taken or destroyed. Well, except for the computer, and the game is still there. I wanted to keep it to find out why this had happened, but the chief demanded I hand it over to him. The way he asked for it is really odd. It's as if he doesn't want me to do anything to do anything with this game disc. The funeral for my sister will be prepared in a few days. That's unrealistic. I can't believe that Chelsea, my own sister, is gone. When I found out who killed her, I'm gonna make sure he pays dearly. 4:50 p.m., December 28th, 2011. Came back from the funeral. God, I'm a mess. Thankfully, Boss was there for me. He's the only person who's ever supported me in Chelsea. I'm glad he's on my side about this case. A woman came to me in the funeral party. Her name is Shannon Goldman, and she was supposedly a representative for the cult of X. What? As she called it, she told me that she was sorry for my loss and pulled out some weird religious crap about X, wishing me a happier year. Seriously? Seriously, who is X? Who is this X guy anyways? She told me that soon X will make things better for the whole world, which pretty much ended the conversation right there. That woman is crazy. Why the fuck is this random woman at your sister's funeral? Ever wondered that? Why is this random?
Yeah, why is this like, you know, that's like, you know, oh, you know, my journalist sister died, and then like the fucking like a dude came by and is like, hi, I'm a representative of like the Freemasons. Like, I'm a representative of the Illuminati here.
Yeah. What? Like, why the fuck are you here? Did you know my sister? If you do, maybe, did you give her the case? You fucking Anyway. Anyways. More news about the cult of X doing some more crazy stuff. Wow, whoever this X guy is, he's making as much as an impact on people as the killer is. Your turn.
As the killer is 2:20 EM. Another murder. Jesus Christ, this guy never has a— not murder, you fucking moron. Another
not a murder.
Jesus, this guy never has a break with this, does he? This is like the 22nd coma-ing. This is how he trying to gain from all these coma-ing people.
Wait a minute. Wait. I just realized. They're not in comas, but Chelsea specifically died.
Wait, yeah, she did. She had a funeral. Wait. No, but they're not being murdered. They made a point. They were like, yeah, these people are still alive. You don't just have. Okay. And how the hell is he getting away with it so goddamn easily? I gotta know what it is Chelsea was finding. She was onto something, I know it. Maybe if I look around in her room. You didn't already do that? It's been like weeks, it's January 2nd. You
didn't look at any notes?
You didn't look at anything, you fucking moron. You killed your sister. This is your fault.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, whatever. Chelsea found she left a lot of good clues for me. Ooh, this computer isn't entirely broken. In fact, it seems like it only got beat up a few times, but still surprisingly working new. I'm actually surprised. I didn't see it like this last night. But then again, if you lost somebody you love, what do you mean, just last night? Fucking weeks ago. It's like a month ago. You too could lose sight of the very important details surrounding me. Anyways, I checked the computer, and there's an icon for the sonic.exe game on her desktop. My god, how the hell did Chelsea even get this? I guess it doesn't really matter. What's really important is what I found in her notes.
Okay, first off, you already knew that she brought home a weird game?
Yeah.
So why are you surprised that the weird game is on her computer?
Apparently Chelsea was terrified of the game. Something from the game scared the crap out of her. In fact, according to what she wrote down, she made it seem like the game is cursed or something. That can't be the case. There's no way a computer game would harm anyone, right? In order to get killed by sonic.exe, don't you have to like go through the supposed 5 minutes of literally nothing happening of Tails?
Yeah. Oh, also, Also, the brother not hearing like all the weird fucking distortion shit coming from like her room with the computer and not being like, what the fuck are you doing? 7:12 a.m. January 3rd, 2012. Okay, I changed my mind. Maybe there is something spooky spooky about the game after all. Last night I had a dream. No, a nightmare. More like, I remember it well. I was trapped in darkness. All was quiet except someone was laughing and talking to me. I kept having visions of Sonic the Hedgehog smiling and appearing all around me as he talked to me. He told me to play the game over and over, each time sounding more impatient. When he got to my face and yelled, "Play it!" That's when I woke up with a fright. Why would Sonic want me to play a game that possibly killed my sister?
Fucking brain dead protagonist.
3:30. This guy's a detective. 3:30. 3:30 p.m. Another murder. Number 24. Okay.
You have the disc. How can there keep being murders?
Yeah. Number 24. Also, if it was up to 24 fucking murders now, there would be multiple people on this fucking case.
Yeah, there would be like literally SWAT teams like helicoptering down, like, get the fucking disc, get the computer.
Yeah. If it was 24 murders by now, if you were in a city and they're all connected, the FBI would be on. The FBI would be like, okay, we're taking this over.
There'd be like people in fucking, there'd be hairless people with no eyebrows, no fucking hair, bald, and like fucking pure white eyes and fedoras showing up and being like, hello, I'm here to see your computer. Like, like door to door, every single person.
Yeah. Like, you would be, like, this person would be off the case and it would have been given to the FBI. Okay, I'm going fucking mental. Why does Malohi keep playing?
What the fuck is going on?
Okay. Zithia, please fix, I read. Another murder, number 24, and the cult of X seems to be pestering the public more and more. What's their deal? Don't they realize that there's a killer on the loose? Wait a minute. What if this X weirdo is the killer? Are you fucking serious?
You're fucking stupid.
Yeah, there's a murder going around. There's this weird cult. Wow, no connection. It would make sense. Ever since these murders started, this cult has been hanging around recruiting more and more people, and the sex character they're worshipping. Who is he? Why is it that this cult even started after several murders have taken place? I looked over Chelsea's notes again, and she seemed to agree with me. Apparently X has something to do with the sonic.exe game. What?
It literally reads nothing. Literally like, she died. Guess nothing she was doing was valuable.
Did he make the game? Is he somehow got a hold of it and thought, hey, if I kill people with this, people will like me? What if what X is doing is real, then something is seriously wrong here. Are you fucking real? Don't you feel stupid? Don't you feel silly? Okay. Zithia, you go. 6:30 p.m. is where you are. 6 A. No, p.m.
Wait, p.m. What? The chief of police came over. The chief of police came over to my apartment a while ago, and he told me an investigation would be too much for me to handle, and he said that I was off the case. I've practically found a lot of evidence for it. Practically found a lot of. I practically found a lot of. When that's the only way you can put it, I'm pretty sure you found literally nothing. I found a lot of evidence for it, and he practically told me that I couldn't practically continue on.
What the fuck's going on with the...
Also, Jesse would have wanted me to quit with this after what happened. Bullshit! I'm not Tails. I'm not Sonic.
I'm my original character, Blind.
I'm not Tails.
I'm my original character, Blind. Oh no! I'm randomly inflating again. How
People really need to get
embarrassing.
their facts straight. How embarrassing.
How embarrassing.
Sonic. Oh, but what was the Sonic? What was the Sonic said? Oh fuck.
Do 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 do. Okay, Zithia, please read. Where are?
I just read.
Okay.
Whatever. I'm not let some fat head stop me from solving this case. I was gonna find out who Twitter really is. Why he's doing all of this. Okay, gentlemen. 5 p.m.
February 8th, 2012.
2012.
I'll read this. More murders. We're up to 28 now. Holy fuck. The boss contacts me about it every now and then behind the chief's back. He told me that whoever is causing all these murders is one smart son of a bitch. I can't really blame him. As much as I hate to admit it, I have to give Twitter credit for being able to kill 28 people so far. But he's not gonna get away with it. Anyways, I've looked over Chelsea's notes again. You think that the police would have confiscated this?
Yeah, he's like hiding it from them.
And what she's wrote down before got attacked, before she got attacked was very odd. Non-sexual stuff about a Sonic plushie always watching her, spying on.
You fucking idiot! It's been months.
It's been. Oh my god! I never saw a Sonic doll in the apartment. Then again, I have never questioned my sister's sanity. She was always the smart one in things, and it just pains me to realize how broken she was just before she died. I didn't tell the boss about X, about Twitter.
I used to think she was sound of mind, but I guess she's fucking crazy.
I bet she's a little kooky, kind of weird, kind of silly. I know he doesn't believe me. Nobody will. I guess if you have to solve the case, you have to do it yourself. 8:30 p.m. Someone sent a friend request on my Skype. He calls himself Cole Flint. He said he can help me with this case, but only if I can trust him. I really don't have a choice. I'm willing to do anything to put an end to this. Anyways, Cole told me that I have to go get files of all the victims in the sonic.exe murders. That's what the news is starting to call them now, and that the police have confirmed the old game data is in the computers as evidence. Later on tonight, I'm gonna pay the station a little visit. He's stealing shit now. I get that, like, the whole point, like, oh, he's becoming a dirty cop, but, like, he's just stupid. He's just stupid. 11:45 p.m. Jesus, that was a close call. I just made it back from the station. I managed to grab all the files and had a run-in with the chief. He asked me what I was doing back at the station. I lied and told him that I had to pick up a few things from my office and decided to take some time off. Thankfully, he believed me. But it's strange. The way he talked to me sounded like he didn't believe me in the slightest. Anyways, I got the files just like Cole asked.
But it kind of sounded like you didn't believe me in the slightest. Thankfully, you believed.
I told Cole that all the victims had the same occurrences. All of them were in a dead-like state, as if their souls were taken out, and that they were all numbered, and that each computer. Wait, so once fucking again, you say that they're not dead, they're in a dead-like vegetative state, and yet your sister fucking died and you had a funeral. Whatever. And that each computer the victims had were somehow destroyed and had sonic.exe inside the hard drives. Cole said there is a reason why all the victims had sonic.exe in their computers. And boy, did I not like the answer. The cult of Twitter is involved. Their members, after someone gets killed, steals the game disc the victim had at the time and hides it away for a while until it shows up later on a random place to easily obtain it. These random locations could be anything: a game store, a pawn shop, a black market, eBay, Craigslist, random yet seemingly harmless deliveries. You think that a disc or a game,
I think it'd be like broken after a while. The police
not
had
broken.
it.
Well, not broken. Literally, like if it's one fucking game disc, and these aren't people that are like, oh, you can, like, I don't trust like people back in 2011, like people outside the internet, like normal people did not know, oh, you could download games off the internet. No, they thought you had to buy like a fucking disc or like a game, like a physical CD. If they would be like, oh, we gotta find this game, and they would start like googling like sonic.exe video game. Like, it just makes no sense. Anywhere that involves buying stuff. That way, when the next potential victim finds it, he or she becomes the new owner of the sonic.exe until Twitter comes to kill them, and then a member of the cult comes to steal away the game disc again, and thus the cycle begins anew.
We're not gonna kill.
So it's one fucking disc. And once again, no one thought to look for the disc. No one thought to be like, go to like every game store, go to like every like place you can buy and sell and trade games, and look for the disc. The main character isn't stupid. The entire fucking police department's stupid.
The entire world is stupid.
This whole fucking creepypasta is stupid. Anyway, I asked Cole why the cult is even doing this, and he told me that Twitter, the bastard, is clearly some sort of holy figure to the cult, and they will do whatever it takes to be on his good side. What does they see in X? Anyhow, why is it they like him so much that they are willing to accomplices to be accomplices to murder? Or better yet, what kind of power does Twitter have to strike so much terror into people that they'll do whatever he says? Okay, you go.
They'll do whatever he says. 3:30 p.m. March 1st, 2012. I couldn't hold myself any longer. I had to know what Chelsea found at that game, so I played it. The end. It's
imagine if you just stop there. That would be like
writer,
the one.
It'd be more realistic because he would die while writing.
Yeah, but no, he's not dead. He's in a vegetative state.
Basically, with the classic Sonic the Hedgehog title screen that we are all familiar with. We're all Sonic fans here at the police department. Just like fucking everyone is a Sonic fan, right? Sonic, his eyes had gone black, and there was red glowing dots around. How fucking far are we into this? And he's just now playing the game. Oh my god, have you looked at the scroll bar?
Yeah.
Oh my.
We're not done. We're only halfway.
Like,
how long is this fucking...
oh my god. Anyways, when I got to the character select screen, yes, this game apparently has one. I was, what if it's just the exact same story again? It's just so like, just gonna be so and then there's the Kefka laugh. We all know that Kefka guy from Final Fantasy, and it played 3 times in 5 seconds.
Below,
each.
he's the
That
sign
was
of
pretty-
insanity.
That was just the character lineup. Shadow, Sally, Rose?
Oh, it is different.
Wait, Sally? Like fucking Sally Acorn?
Sally Acorn from The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
So, wait, why is Sally and not Amy?
Because in early internet, Sally was a very popular character. Like
Sally's not a real Sonic character.
yeah, but
Okay, well Sally is. Sally's one of the animal friends.
Yeah,
like
but
fucking Picky.
from the comic.
No. Sonic is Sally's one of the animal friends. You know the birds, the bunnies, and the squirrels. Sally is
Yeah.
the name of the squirrel,
Oh,
and then Picky is the bird, and then I don't know what the rabbit's called. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. We're gonna the Sonic.
we can't
animal
stall.
friends.
We gotta.
I'm gonna stall. The animals Sonic Wiki. What are their names? They are. Okay, wait, no, there's not one called Sally. The squirrel's called Ricky. Well, that's stupid. Oh, wait. Okay, wait, no. They were in the animals were renamed. Okay, in the Sonic Bible, which I don't. What the fuck is the Sonic Bible? Created by Sonic, Sega America. Okay, not canon. Not canon. Never mind. It's apparently called Ricky. Okay. Anyways,
Read.
Chelsea's favorite character. I chose not to play her out of respect for Chelsea. Chose Shadow. That laugh.
Can you see all of me?
Sounded just like the laugh Sonic made in that dream. I for real thought he was gonna say it sounded like that
Kefka from Final
guy.
Fantasy 3.
He's just Tom. Oh my god.
Tom got reincarnated after he died.
You know, my friend Kyle once.
My friend Kyle from college really liked Sonic.
Called Let's Play. When Shadow was standing in what appears to be a hallway of mirrors with the echoing sound of a piano. Right? I'm surprised he didn't go on like a long tangent about like Shadow. This game, he didn't exist yet.
He's not
The
real.
melody in the distance. I had Shadow walk down the hall, and every time he walked past a mirror, I was introduced to a more twisted, messed up version of himself in the mirror. His reflections were red markings were oozing red, as if he was bleeding. And his eye, I'm not Shadow.
I'm Blotto.
Shot to the Blotto to the point of the red. Bleeding and pulsating, how can you tell? It's 16-bit graphics, how can you tell it's pulsating?
Because it's blast processing.
It's hyper-realistic. He had probably the most psychotic grin on his face. It's like I was looking at a walking fountain of blood. I had Shadow walk past the last mirror, and his music stopped. Shadow was now walking down an empty, quiet hallway. I had this growing sense of dread in my stomach, and then Shadow stopped at one more mirror. He stopped right at it. He stopped at the mirror, and then he stopped to look at the mirror. He stopped right in front of the mirror, and Shadow was walking until he stopped at the mirror, showing his weird bleeding reflection.
I'm going
And then
insane.
And I saw that the real Shadow was transforming into his reflection, bleeding and smiling. What the hell kind of game is this? What were you thinking, game developer?
What is this?
What were they thinking?
Okay, do you want to keep reading or do you want me to read?
And then Sonic appeared. I'll read. Oh wait, no, there's no. Wait, there is a timestamp. Oh my god, it's like 7 years away. I'll
Okay.
read to the timestamp. And then Sonic appeared with those black and red eyes, red tears coming down his face. He smiled as he looked at Shadow, and then the screen went black, and then came a message on the screen. This dude's reading it while he's playing. It's not outside that's important. It's who you are on the inside that really intrigues me. Open your mouth and let me in.
Let me be bored.
I'm sorry, Sonic. I don't want to bore you. That's gross. I'm suddenly exploding again. How embarrassing.
I can't. The fucking shit. All this bullshit on the fucking screen. I'm losing it.
What do you mean all the bullshit? What do you mean all the bullshit?
I'm losing it.
You mean all the what bullshit? What's the bullshit on the screen?
Just taking in everything.
What bullshit's on the screen? There's no bullshit.
You're saying it like you're saying it like I'm looking at it. You're saying it like there's supposed to be like a white, just empty canvas. Like there's no bullshit on the screen.
There's no bullshit. What do you mean there's bullshit on the screen? Bullshit. There's no bullshit.
I'm fucking losing it.
You see the top left?
Top left. What do you mean?
Another thing I drew. The top left.
Top left. Whatever. Okay, keep going.
Oh my god. My like brain hurts. Okay.
My everything hurts.
Sonic appeared with his black eyes. What's his intrigues me. When I came back to the level, Shadow was sitting on the floor, cradling in a half fetal position, just gritting that freaky grit. Oh god, somehow that voice is starting to hurt. Like losing the voice.
My throat fucking hurts as it
Then
is.
Sonic smiled as he looked at me, and then he lunged at Shadow, the screen going black with a loud pixelated screeching noise. Gah! I feel as if I can still hear the ringing in my ears. That laugh came again, and another message. You're learning more about this better than anyone, aren't you, Derek? What the
Fuck. What the fuck?
What the fuck? I think Sonic just read my mind. I think, guys, I think he just broke the fourth wall.
Sonic's in my house.
So, that just happened. How the hell does the game know me? This isn't making any sense. It brought me back to the main menu, and I saw Shadow was down on one of the TV screens as he did earlier, looking rather mindlessly happy. I had to turn the game off. My head hurts so much from all this. Was this what Chelsea found? A haunted computer game. And now some guy is using this as an excuse to kill people? No one is dead. He killed no one. Dan Cummins. Just to gain a cult? I don't get it. Why is all this happening? Who is Twitter? Who is Elon Musk? What is X? Sonic?
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Okay. 4:30 p.m. March 2nd, 2012. I've come to a conclusion. It's obvious that Twitter is no ordinary human being. In fact, I no longer even think he's human. Cole filled me in about him. Twitter is really called sonic.exe. Named after the game that's been causing all this trouble. Cole Skyped me recently that sonic.exe has been around long before the game did. What? I asked him where Twitter was exactly, and his answer unnerved me. Sonic.exe is a monster. No, not the monsters you see in horror films or video games. He is a real monster. And he's
like
not...
a Bigfoot? Or Le Cucurcabra?
El Chupacabra? Loch
Le Cucurucha?
Loch Ness Monster. And he's
The
not...
Loch Ness Monster? Bigfoot? Chupacabra?
Mothman?
Lightwoods Monster?
The Avogadro?
Yeah.
Long Leg
British
Lizard?
people?
British
Like
people. He's not just any monster, apparently. Cole told me that X is a supernatural being from another dimension. How fucking crazy is that? But it's true. It has to be. X has this power to control all of reality in his realm, and he's unable to do the same in our world, but he can enter it. Because he can't enter it. So some time ago, someone made a game disc that would serve as a window between X's and world and ours. Anyone who plays it gets a front row seat to what X's dimension looks like. And it's hell.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
It's not literally hell.
Those crazy
pretty-
people in Japan
but-
saw this and decided to recreate it as a children's video game. Because they're Satans.
Yeah, that's why it says Fun is Infinite, signed by Satan.
Yeah, imagine.
Not literally hell, but pretty freaking close. Over time, after someone plays X's game, X sends out a plushie of Sonic to act as a spy for him. What? Then, when the time is right, X is able to open the window for a short time and pull people into his world where they are trapped forever. This is how he's able to kill people so easily without anyone noticing. He comes out of the computer, pulls the soul right out of the person's body.
Making this music go away.
This is our sanity. No, this is the sanity music. The person's body, and then goes back into the computer to retreat into his dimension. There, he can make the soul he captured his slave for all eternity. If I was told about this long ago, I would not have believed it. But now I'm straight up convinced. Everything Cole has told me is the truth so far. And right now, I'm writing down all he's telling me, just in case any of this information becomes useful. Your turn.
Cope's useful. What's useful? Cole told me that he has to go. He'll get in trouble if he gets caught talking to me, but he says he'll Scott me again soon. Okay, until then, I'm asked to write down the names of potential victims this time. I'm also asked to keep an eye out. The cult is getting suspicious. 29th, murder, and no word from Cole yet. Wait, how long has it been? April 22nd? I have no idea. I nearly escaped from a few members of the cult. Nobody that might be involved. I can't trust anyone now. I need to stay in my apartment more often so no one finds me.
Maybe you shouldn't do that voice.
Why not?
You know what you sound like.
The person killed this time is a middle-aged guy named Tom.
Paul. His name is Paul.
His name is Paul.
Like the alien.
No.
Anyway, keep going. Keep going.
He's very paranoid of the outside world and anything could traumatize the poor guy. Apparently he had a Sonic Adventure 2 game to stay safe. and he simply played as Dr. Eggman. I bet you X was made poor man a vegetable in his world right now.
May 4th.
That's not a murder. That's a vegetableization.
May 4th, 2012. I just realized something. Why is it that the chief tried me to get me off of the job?
Off of the job.
Why? Is this guy supposed to be like fucking like a Brooklyn accent? Why is that the chief tried to get me off of the job? Why did he confiscate the damn game disc? Why has he been practically intercepting every one of mine? And I don't know, I'm doing like a southern fucking Brooklyn accent. And Chelsea's moves in that case. I'll tell you why. He's in on this. He's working for the cult of X. It's the only explanation. Wow, it's like you thought that a long.
It's like you figured it out.
It's like you thought that a long
today,
time
aren't
ago.
we?
Daring.
Shit! SpongeBob, how long are you going to be living in your little fantasy world?
The sonic.exe. That's the Sonic Little Fancy World is sonic.exe's realm.
SpongeBob is the god.
SpongeBob.exe. I'll tell you. Okay, he took the game disc, so that's why the cult could use it to continue with the killings. But the boss, he can't be involved in this too. He's been mine and Chelsea's friend for years. No, I don't think he would ever go in on this. Matter of fact, I don't think he even knows about what's going on. Damn, Chief, why would you do this? When I uncover this conspiracy, I'm ratting you out.
You have destroyed so much. What exactly have you built? You hate Sonic because you hate progress.
What are you quoting this here?
That's the thing Dr. Breed says. So he's like, tell me, Gordon, what exactly have you built from all this destruction, all this rebellion, all the things you've destroyed? What is something you've...
August 12th, 2012. Boss called. 2 more murders. 30 and 31. You're up to 31 fucking murders from one possible...
At some point, they're just gonna like nuke the town, aren't they?
Yeah. Like, not only FBI should be involved for this, but Homeland Security. Just everything.
Yeah, you're gonna get like
FBI, CIA, Homeland.
Yeah. Fucking FBI, fucking CIA.
No, you don't understand. The government is run by sonic.exe. Joe Biden is Sonic.
No, this is from Obama era.
Obama.
Obama. I've seen him. I've seen him
play the game.
Quilly,
I've seen him with the disc in big bold letters, in big bold Sharpie.
All point.
The
No quills.
No pillow. Look at that. It looks like 2 balls in a bong. We can't be quoting other people's shit.
That's okay if you quote like one line.
Okay.
Yo,
I've
Obama,
seen him.
Have you ever noticed how fast he is? How blue he is? I've noticed how
seen
spiky
him.
his hair is. Have you ever noticed he's always eating chili dogs? I've noticed. I've noticed Obama. Barack Sonic Obama, as they call him.
He carries around this disc.
Barack
I've seen it.
The Hedgehog
In
Obama.
Sharpie on the disc, it says sonic.exe.
It says Obama.exe.
Obama.exe. That's where he gets all his powers. That's where.
That's where the do-nothing Democrats get.
That's where the money That's where the money goes. It's not going to his healthcare. It's not going to Obamacare. It's going to Obama.exe.
He wasn't born in America. He was born in Sonic Land.
He was born in Green Hill Zone. I've seen it. I've been there. I've talked to Robotnik. Very nice man.
Many such stories. Many such people corroborate. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay, we're getting off track. I gotta read. Some kid named Tom hanged himself weeks before. Whoa. Okay, some kid named Tong hanged himself weeks before he gained a package from his deceased friend Kyle. Wait, this just retconned it.
Yeah, wait, hanged him. Isn't he supposed to get torn apart by a
Yeah, some kid named Tom hanged himself weeks before he gained a package from his deceased friend Kyle.
Wait, weeks before?
Not surprisingly, they both played the damn game. Kyle played it first and passed it on to Tom before X got him. Kyle tried to put up a good fight against X, but clearly it was no match for his friend, so Kyle tried to warn Tom not to play the game, but Tom did anyways. X used this to an advantage to mess with poor Tom's head, making him believe that his curiosity and wanting to help others was the cause for his best friend's suffering. Tom tried to commit suicide by hanging in order to save himself from X, but apparently it failed.
Can we say that word?
Shit. I won't say it again.
Oh no.
Okay, just say, yeeted.
Yeah, let's just say red mist.
Red misted himself.
Let's just say he Squidwarded himself.
He squidded himself. X is not only dangerous and powerful, he's downright sadistic and insane. He thinks that all horrific things he's doing is all some silly game. X, you monster. Die, you monster. You don't belong in this world. What is a Sonic? Just a miserable pile of EXEs.
Many such stories.
Why are you doing this? What are you trying to gain? Okay, Zithia, you go.
You can't keep getting away with this.
You can't keep getting away with this. Okay, you go.
What are you trying to gain?
August 24th, 2012.
Played more of the game. The level Sally was in was really odd. She was in what appeared to be an old desolate city. The sky had a dull mixture of clouds. Everywhere was dull and empty and dead. No music. You know, Sega Genesis can't have cities. Unrealistic. What was weird is how she was smiling. How could you tell, Sega Genesis? Maybe she found something good. Maybe she found something good. What? Maybe she found something good? What does it mean? That wasn't the case at all. After I had her run and jump past a breeze, she reached the end of the level. Sonic. No. Elon Musk was there. She smiled at him, and he smiled back. Another message. See? I'm not such a bad guy. Derek. I can be
That was a
kind
nice
if I
timing.
want to. Huh?
The moment he said to Derek, the music stopped.
Then it showed it's Elon Musk holding Sally's hand, smiling warmly at her. She looked different now. Her eyes were sewed shut, and her palette seemed dark. It really seems like at some point this was Amy, because Amy's an actual Sonic character and a character on the Genesis and in a video game. But then he like, and it also is like Sonic's love interest. But then you like Control F like replaced her.
Also, Eyes Sewn Shut. Isn't that from Sally.exe?
Oh, which one came first?
What, this or probably maybe this? I don't know.
X gently placed his head around her head. I really do love humans, Derek. So much fun to play with. In fact, I guess you could say. Then it showed me a close-up of Elon with a wide, mad grin violently snapping Sally's neck. She was still smiling, as though she didn't feel any pain. They're the ultimate toy.
Buzz Lightyear.
You are a toy! I almost gagged at that. The main menu showed Sally. Her TV screen. Still in a darker state. She was still smiling. She can't have possibly enjoyed any of that. How can you tell any of these details from like the 10 pixel tall head?
Listen.
Cool.
Listen. This is running on the Sega CD.
That's literally not. It's the same console. It's the same resolution.
Okay, what about the 32X?
It's the same. It's the same.
Okay, what about the CD and the 32X combined?
At the same time. And you have the Sonic and Knuckles cartridge, and then the game inside that cartridge.
Yes.
Cole just messaged me. He said that all the characters he plays in the game are all of X's slave, turned into horrific parents as Sonic characters, or at least turned into their favorite Sonic character. And X sets them up randomly in each game to show us humans what's in store for us. Wait. Oh god, no. No! I won't do it! I won't play the game just to watch you harm her, Elon! Fuck you! More information on Elon. Elon has 7 guardians ruling over his world alongside him. They are essentially extensions of EXE himself. Made from his power, combined with powerful emotions of humans, each guardian is named after an emotions that were born from SpaceX, Twitter, boring company.
Shut the fuck up. Okay,
Hey, now.
Keto, prayer. Aishu, sorrow. Gakido, rage. Kirai, hatred. Kofuku, happiness. Kyofu, fear. And Yubuko, desire. I am not a weeb.
Weeaboo created these beings not only maintain order in his world, but to cause trouble in ours. They corrupt humans and make them more susceptible to weebs, snatching them away by manipulating their emotions. For example, Geico could bring out your anger and make you violent towards others, while Yonobu could manipulate your desires and confuse you with what's reality and what's not. Also, Cole has informed me that Elon plans to one day permanently cross over to our world, so that way his reality will merge. Why is his world Sonic the Hedgehog?
Why? We just... Seriously, why is it just Sonic?
Why? Why? Mankind will become X's slaves for all eternity. And they'll sleep in the wagey cage, and they'll piss in bottles on company time.
Okay.
But how? How does he plan to accomplish such a feat? Cole thinks the cult is thinking of ways to make it so. So far, none of their attempts have been successful. Apparently, their knowledge in computers is not as superior as their unknown original creator of the disc. I asked why Cole knew so much of this. I don't know what compelled me to ask, but I'm guessing it's been nagging at me for some time. Dear God, Cole, he revealed that he was a member of the cult of Elon. But he didn't like what he was getting into and tried to stop the cult. At least until Twitter got him first. Now he's stuck in the Twitter world. He said he's lucky to have found me. Since Windows is still here, anyway, he's telling me that he has information on how to put a stop to X and his cult's plan. This dude got sucked into the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Best way he knows how to stop X in his tracks is to destroy the disc. No one's done that so far. Wouldn't like Tom had been like, this game's haunted, and then just fucking like ripped it apart when he saw the Sonic plushie.
Maybe, I don't know.
He won't be able to cause any more trouble on ours. The chief still has the disc. I need to prepare on getting it back.
Okay, my turn. 8:42 p.m. X got Cole.
God fucking damn it!
God damn it! I was in the middle of talking with Cole while preparing, and then we got disconnected. When I reconnected, Cole's username changed to X. X told me that Cole has been cheating. He's been using a game genie the whole time, and he needs to be punished. And then he posted, ha, over and over and over and over. God damn you, sonic.exe. God damn you. My hand is still bleeding from shattering the screen. But I don't care. Not anymore. It's time to end this. I'm gonna go get that damn disk and destroy it. If you write back after this file entry, well... If I don't write back after this file entry, well, let's just say that whoever finds this, whoever reads this diary, please find it as instructive as you can. Everything you've read in my diary is the truth. X is a monster from another world, and the cult of X is conspiring to help him take over the world. This cannot happen. I hope whoever finds this tries to put an end to this madness. This is a game on a bigger scale. We are all pawns on an elaborate, chaotic game where the rules are being devised by the mind of a monster. Please do whatever you can, friend. He must be stopped. Goodbye and good luck, Derek Green.
Big Green out!
That was Derek's last journal entry. He wrote this 3 weeks ago. Today is his birthday, and now he's dead. What the fuck is this writing?
I've wondered why he acted the way he was during these horrible events. I was afraid about my friend. I was worried about my friend. But I never bothered to find out why at the time. I feel so stupid. Derek tried to fight a battle alone and I did nothing. I'm his best friend who's not mentioned this whole time. My name's Kyle. I haven't heard from Derek in 3 weeks. First I got an email from someone named Cole. Cole's dead! What? It was addressed strictly to Bob Richardson. That's my name.
That's definitely the author's true name.
What do you mean it's the author's true name?
That sounds like a real name.
Bob Richard? No, it does not. His name is literally Bob Dixon.
Dixon.
His name is literally
no.
fucking Son of Penis. Fucking Bob Son of Penis. No, that's not a real human.
You don't know. Anyway.
I clicked on it. It was an audio tape that was made September 15th. That was the day before I got the email. I clicked on it. This is what was on the audio tape.
I'll read it. Starts recording. Man is grunting and yelling. 2 people are dragging him into the room. Derek, get your fucking hands off me, you crazy causeless freaks! The sound of high heels is heard as another person walks into a room. High heels? Shannon Goldman. Isn't that what you would call the Christians and the Satanists, Mr. Green? What? Derek Goldman, struggling is heard. More high heel sounds as Goldman approaches Derek. Derek, why do you deny X? Don't you see what he's trying to do to everyone? He only wants to make our world as happy as he is. Happy? You think stealing souls and turning them into puppets is being happy? Our planet is not his toy box, you bitch!
You bitch!
It's not your place to decide what X wants with humanity, Mr. Green. He is a divine being that wishes to make humanity happy by us showing us the paradise that is in his world and taking us from the wretched filth of us.
Everyone goes fast.
Everyone goes fast. Everyone eats chili dog all day. Derek struggling. Some of us actually like this planet, Goldman. X's world is nothing more than a prison. All X cares about is making us his plaything for all eternity. Can't you see it's not fair? What do you know about what's not fair? More than you do, obviously. A loud slap is heard and Derek falls to the ground. That's a violent slap. You fool. X chose me to be his most loyal because he knew I never liked this planet. He knew He knew I wanted to be rid of the
Sonic the
stupidity.
Hedgehog, now I can. You don't
Be rid of the
understand.
stupidity humanity is causing. I'm perfectly okay with being X's slave. It means getting away from it all. Getting the peace I finally deserve after all this time. And if everyone's gotta do with me, then too fucking bad. Whatever, it doesn't matter anyway, because I'm gonna stop you once and for all. Oh, are you now? With what, I presume? With this, several gasps and murmurs are heard. Cole told me that the only way X can enter our world is to collect more souls. And with this is our world to collect more souls. Is with this. Well, no more. A loud snapping noise can be heard. Goldman starts laughing. So Cole told you that, huh? Ha, smart boy. But even geniuses tend to get more information wrong. Wait, what do you mean? Easily.
Opens up cupboard and there's a whole cupboard filled with sonic.exe discs. And he gets up and he's like, and he starts crashing all of them. And he breaks them all, and then she opens another cupboard and there's another cupboard full of them.
It's true that X cannot enter our world unless someone places that disk in computing system. But I'm curious, Mr. Green. Sound of Goldman pulling out something from his pocket. Whatever made you both think that disc in particular was the original? No, it can't be. Wow, it's like it's a fucking executable that can be copied and pasted. A brilliant theory, I might add. But I'm afraid it's your last one, Detective. The sound of disc being inserted into a CD drive is heard.
No!
Violent struggling, yelling can be heard. No, let me go, you can't do this! And then a strange supernatural sound are heard. And then the audio breaks up and distorts a bit. A new person is walking into the room. Derek is screaming for his life. Hide! Hi, Derek! No! Ready for round two? Then loud screeching noise are heard as the audio distorts.
Derek. Fuck Derek. We don't give a shit about Derek. Bring back Tom.
Yeah, he was funny.
Tom and Kyle.
Distorts more badly more. Derek is screaming. Sonic.exe is laughing as there is a loud tune playing sped up in reverse. A loud, fast drum-like rhythm booming loudly as the whole audio distorts and breaks up, finally ending the static. The audio tape ends. After hearing this, I've never felt so helpless. Both my friends are gone, taken from me. There's nothing I can do about this. I'm a useless cop after all. But I hope someday, someone somewhere is able to put a stop to this. To do what I have failed to do, I have to hope. I have to believe there is a chance at winning this. But because there is no hope, no chance, sonic.exe wins the game.
No!
That's...
No!
It's over.
Sonic, you bastard!
It's over. It's done. Fuck that story.
We won.
Okay. It's one more story. One.
So Tails. Is Tails really short? Tails though.
Mhm.
Okay.
Shorter than that fucking shit.
Ever played? It's like, the only ones I can find are like 5 paragraphs long or something.
Okay, this is the one I found that I remember because the name Noah sounds familiar.
What's this story? Wait, welcome to Creepypasta. Jeff the Killer, Sunderman, the Rake, Smile Dogs. Yo, this website's like fucking everything.
Okay, Tails doll. Do you want to start?
No, you go.
Okay. Gil and his friend Noah were looking for games for their Sega Saturn at EB Games when they came across Sonic R. What EB Games has fucking Sega Saturn games? Gil was going...
I don't know.
I guess this is made like, what? It says 2013.
Surely Tails doll's older than...
Yeah, maybe that was just when this was posted to this website. Gil was going to ask how much it was, But when he got to the counter, the salesperson said for them to take the game for free and get out. When Noah heard the salesperson say, "Take the game with you," he dropped the games he was looking at and ran over to Gil. "Did he say we could have the game for free?" he asked. What?
This is literally what happened to you.
Yeah, I have a cursed cartridge, but it wasn't at like a actual like brick and mortar game store. It was at a garage sale.
Have you played the Mario Paint?
Outside of just staring at the intro, no, I've not touched it.
Have you? Do you think there's save data on it?
I don't know if there is.
Well, if you open it up with this like hyper realistic drawings of dead people. That one picture, nostalgic.
Yeah, motherfucker! I was thinking the same thing.
Oh. Do you have a Super Nintendo?
Yes.
Oh my god, okay. Next time we're hanging out, in like December, probably,
yeah,
we have to plug it in. We gotta see what's on it.
We gotta plug it in, and we gotta like...
You can play it with the controller, you don't need a mouse.
Okay. Oh, by the way, Chad, if you don't know, I've been in a real creepypasta. One day I went to a garage sale, and they were selling all these games, and I found a NES cartridge with no label or stick. Yeah, a SNES cartridge with no like label or sticker. Like it was clean off, not like badly scratched, like where there was like residue, just completely clean. And I asked, "Hey, how much is this one?" And the lady that was at the garage sale said, "Oh, you can just have that for free." And then I plugged it in, and it was fucking Mario Paint. So I lived through a generic creepypasta. Anyway, back to the story.
You've not seen the save file.
That is true. I haven't opened it. He dropped the games. He was. Did he say he could have the game for free? He asked. Gil was going to shake his head no when the salesperson said yes. Noah grabbed Gil by his arm and the game and pulled them out of the store and to his house. When they got to Noah's house, Noah got his Sega Saturn and Sonic R and put the game in. When the game started, they didn't see Sonic or Knuckles, and they only saw what looks like Tails. Noah thought that it was just a glitch, or someone hacked it, but Gil knew it was more than a glitch or a hacked game, much more evil.
Okay. The thing they noticed when Noah started the first race was that the track was full dark red and black. Music was playing was "Can You Feel the Sunshine?" but played backwards. Hold on, let's get that on the music bot.
Okay.
The fuck?
You can't find it?
Wait. Hey.
You know, allegedly playing that summons Tails doll.
Oh, it's really quiet. You have to turn the music bot up to hear it. Alright. But played backwards. Noah thought it was a hack. But Gil thought the game was haunted. He didn't think that their copy was the only haunted version of the game. He thought all copies were haunted by Tails. When Noah beat the first race, he unlocked Super Sonic. Gil knew that Noah didn't get even all of the 7 of the Chaos Emeralds, but Noah didn't question how he got him. But he did stand up and cheered for himself. "How did you unlock him so quickly?" asked Gil.
I don't know, Noah screamed excitedly. Why are you questioning it, Gil? Why are you questioning it, Gil? Something feels weird about this game, Gil said. The game feels haunted or something. You've been watching too many horror movies, Noah said. You know I don't watch that stuff, Noah, Gil said. Noah finished his second race with Super Sonic.
I only watch.
And when a game said a challenger was approaching, when the challenger approaching screen faded away, the black A screen faded into black and stayed black for about 2 minutes, and then it cut to a picture of Sonic being violently attacked by what looked like to be a stuffed animal version of Tails, and with a very loud screaming and laughter for a split second. Then it went to the race.
When the race started, Super Sonic was standing on the track by himself. After the ready, set, go was said, Super Sonic started to move by himself. Gil looked over to Noah and saw that. Wait, is this not in first person? I just realized.
No, it's not.
His hands were on the controller. As soon as Super Sonic crossed the finish line, Noah was able to control him. And what looked like Tails was right behind him. When Super Sonic and Tails crossed the finish line, it looked like Tails won. But it said, Super Sonic wins. That's when it said they unlock the Tails doll. And Tails doll curse. When this happened, Noah and Gil both looked very confused. Is that a letter? Noah asked Gil, and all Gil could do was nod his head. Noah went to play as the Tails doll when the letter opened up. Whatever you do, do not read that letter. Gil warned Noah, but Noah didn't listen and read it anyway. What it read was, can you feel the sunshine? Lyrics backwards. When Noah was done, the TV started to vibrate. Noah took a hammer and started to hit the TV with it. Get out of this house! Stop! Get out of the house! It's like the fucking skeleton going. Noah took a hammer and started to hit the TV with it. The TV stopped vibrating. I stopped the TV from vibrating. It's fucking brain dead like babies.
I stopped the TV from vibrating.
The TV is vibrating. I stopped the TV from vibrating. I have a TV in my room. Noah said as he unplugged the system from the now broken TV and wall. The broken wall. You do know that your room and Dad are gonna kill you for breaking your TV. Gil said. Wait. Oh my, wait. You do know that your mom and dad are going to kill you for breaking the TV, Gil said. I know. Noah said, but it was worth it. Okay, so they fucked up the quotation marks.
Yeah.
So now we're permanently in a quote right now. So, but it was worth it, quote. So whatever's next that you're about to read is a quote.
Okay. They then went upstairs to Noah's bedroom. When they got to Noah's bedroom, the broken TV started to vibrate again, and then the Tails doll came out. Noah and Gil were now playing a different game because of what happened. They were playing Sonic Adventure 2 on Sega Dreamcast. When the doorbell rang, Noah and Gil went to answer the door. When they opened it, no one was there. Noah closed the door.
Noah closed the door with the doorbell rang again. Noah opened the door, no one was there. He closed the door,
we kept his hands on the doorknob. Noah opened the door again as fast as he could, but no one was there. The only thing that was there was a Tails doll. No one brought it inside, and the house walked what looked like a blood off it with the kitchen sink. What fucking psychopath takes psychopath blood? That's when the Tails doll stood up and blew up a counter on the door. He then walked to the stairs and flew up them. Then he went to Noah's bedroom.
Wait.
Gil then felt like they were both being watched by something evil. What?
Wait, did it say he threw up?
Where? No, he then walked up the stairs and he flew up them. Then he went to Noah's bedroom. Gil,
up?
yeah, the Tails doll.
He tries to run up the stairs.
Gil then felt like they were both watching by something evil. Hey Noah, do you feel like we're being watched? Gil asked Noah, are you sure you don't watch horror movies? Noah asked Gil. Of course I'm sure, Gil said. I have to go to the bathroom. Check the bathroom. Check the bathroom, Gil. As he was walking to the bathroom, he saw something out of the corner of his eye. It looked like Tails' doll, so he turned.
What did you do?
Tails' doll. He looked like.
I was really hoping you would be like, I didn't do anything. What do you mean? What's on the drawing?
I didn't. Well, yeah, I drew Tails' doll. Of course, I have to go to the bathroom, Gil said, and I was hoping in the bathroom he saw something out of the corner of his eye. It looked like a Tails doll. So he turned towards his left and he didn't see anything. He looked to his right and he thought that it was an imagination, and he went to the bathroom. When he was doing back from his bedroom, he saw something move, so he went.
He saw his Tails doll, and then he looked to his right, and he went to go do the bathroom.
He saw a Tails doll, and he went to the right, and he saw a Tails. He then saw it move again and walked towards it. Gil saw the Tails doll and walked over to pick it up and bring it to the room. And when he brought it up and showed Noah and asked Gil, where did you find it? I found it by the stairs, Gil said. I thought I left it in the kitchen. Anyway, let's play Sonic R again, Noah said. You don't remember what happened before? Gil said, yes, so do you want to kill your TV too? That was a freak accident, Noah said, as he put the game in the Sega Saturn. He then played the tag game as the Tails doll, and as soon as the tag game, the last person the Tails doll was in the room came to life. Noah and Gil both stood up and walked towards the door. Noah opened.
I was like, well.
Whoop, fuck.
They're expecting you, Gordon, and they get up and they walk away. Very busy.
Noah opened it as they both ran as fast as they could down the stairs and almost got to the front door when the Tails doll fell in front of them and killed Noah with his razor-sharp claws. Noah's just dead. He made Gil very angry, and he grabbed a baseball bat and started swing at the Tails doll. Each hit missing, he swung one last time. The Tails doll caught it and broke it. Gil then stepped on its head and ran to the kitchen to get one of the kitchen knives and swung at the doll again. The Tails doll caught it and killed Gil. The Tails doll went back into the upstairs, the TV. The police then came to the house because the neighbors called saying they heard a lot of noise coming from Noah's house, but when they got there, Noah and Gil were both upstairs in Noah's bedroom. One of the police officers took the Sega Saturn to the police station, and his partner said that there was no murder weapon. Ow, my fucking ears! Oh my god, that was some perfect timing, but Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me.
I don't think it would be that loud.
Holy shit. Dude, that fucking gave me chills. That's one way to end this shit stream. Are you okay? Did you Tails all get you? Alright, that's it. I'm done. Fuck this stream. Fuck the Tails doll. Right.
No, why is he doing no.
Tails doll, that's why. Okay, I'm gonna just undo all the Tails dolls just so we. Oh no. No, I can't undo all the Tails dolls.
What was it again?
Tails doll.
You're gonna have to like delete your parts of your lair. You could just hide your lair. You could just hide your lair.
Lame. Whatever.
Well, before we finish up, let's do a drawing review.
Okay. Well, my drawings are ruined, but yours are like good.
Hey, we should do this again sometime.
You.
Well,
Now I'll show you.
now we'll show you. You're too slow. The drawing is in the video, so we'll see what's covered. Oh no.
Yeah, I can only control Z for to a certain point, for some reason.
Sonic's the name, speed's my game.
Whatever.
Too easy. Piece of cake. Hey, we should do this again soon.
Anyway. If you watch this, either VOD or stream, I hope you enjoyed. Zithia, where can people find you?
You can find me at Zithia or Zithia_art on most social medias. You can go to zithia.art to go to my website. Website doesn't work, but there's links to other places to go. So you can find me at Twitter, Blue Sky, DeviantArt, pretty much anywhere. I'm probably there.
Alright.
Sonic's the name, speed's my game.
Anyone watch this? I hope you enjoyed. Somehow.
Anyone watching this, turn around.
Turn around.
Sonic is there. Sonic
Shit.
is there.
Tails doll.
Sonic is there.
Sonic is
Sonic
there.
is there.
Sonic is
Sonic has
there.
come.
The
He's
power
here.
within. The power within. The power within. The power within.